Yo, welcome back guys, Venom here with another video for you today. Okay, so continuing on with the 8th seal. Okay, so I've finished all the missions of the 8th seal already, but I'm actually on the plaque door now. So I have to do special hidden conditions that you, for the previous stages that I've already played. And you achieve that condition and you get a plaque for the door. Okay, so the first plaque that I come up against, the condition is to have the same leader as the ally, right? So for this stage, I looked up the info and I decided to choose Athena for the mission. Okay, so Greek team again, you know how much I love Greek teams. So using Greek teams because I knew that later on through the stages I knew there was going to be a lot of recovery that I had to do. So obviously using a Greek team would mean I only need to burst 3 hearts and keep my fingers crossed for mega skydrops. Okay, so let's see. So the first level is the Dragon Spiritor of Fire. These guys, these Dragon Spiritors are absolutely rubbish. Okay, so I don't reckon any of the Spiritors are actually good except Novalis and Ursula. The rest of them, I just don't think there's any point of them in having them in any deck, to be honest. You know, as allies or just members, I wouldn't recommend it. Some people use the Earth one sometimes, but that's just really defensive play. I don't really like defensive play of dragons, really. Okay, so for the Dragon Spiritor, she does 10,000 damage per turn. Okay, so she has a CD of 4 to start with a 15-hit shield as her ability. So it means you gotta hit her 15 times before she will start taking damage, in which you can actually accumulate that damage easily within that 4 turns that she has. So she has a CD of 4. If you can't withstand too much of her damage, then take her out as fast as possible. But you can actually use her to store up most of your CD, in which I actually recommend you store up CD on her, because the second and third stage it doesn't give you much of a chance to store up CD for. Okay, so the second stage is Piazza. He will do, well, it's a dragon, I don't know if it's he or she. This will do 80% HP reduction, so 80% of your HP will go per turn, well per hit, in which per turn because he's got CD1. So each turn it will do 80% of your HP. Which is quite a lot for assuming he's got CD1. So if you have high HP, you're going to have mega recovery. If you have low HP, then you don't need too much recovery for that. Not a problem. Take him out as soon as possible. You get to round 3. Right, so these guys, so the easy way of doing it is actually getting snipers, or no, actually probably not snipers, getting Verdandi in your team. I don't know why I didn't put Verdandi in the team, but okay, so you can have Verdandi in the team. You just basically activate Verdandi and they will not blow up. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But the middle guy has a full shield, so basically you have to attack all 3 of these guards at the same time in order for them to take any type of damage. Okay, so they have high defense and low HP, meaning you're always going to do 1 damage unless you get over that defense amount. Okay, so lucky I'm using an Earth team, so the fire guy didn't actually take a defense puncturing attack, so that's why he was still alive. Actually, well, that doesn't really matter. I could have just killed them all straight out anyway. So you have to have a team with 20,000 or more HP for that stage. That's what I did anyway. So I went about accumulating 20,000 HP for that round. Obviously, the 2 guards at the side explode, taking off 20,000 HP. And then I just activate Bumblebee, transforming him and recovering your HP to the full. To the fullest. To the fullest. Does that actually make sense? Okay, so anyways, after you take out round 3, you get to round 4, obviously, which is the Pyrometallic Dragon I Solde. Isolde, Icod, I don't know. I don't know if it's an I or an L. But anyway, this guy has a first lock heart ability. I'm not sure what first lock heart means, but I think he only locks your heart on the first round or the first attack he does. I don't know. But anyways, I think any hearts that are locked, it means that he doesn't take any damage, but instead recovers his HP. Something like that. So in his attack, he's got 7,000 in brackets, and then he's got 12,000 in attack damage. I know that he does 12,000 in attack damage per 2 turns. So take out the Pyrometallic Dragon as soon as possible. He only has 1.6 million HP. Right, so round 5 is the Haughty Stray Piazza. Again, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, so I'm going to say it. It has Trojan X, X meaning extra, I think. So, which means the less HP he has, the more damage he will do each turn. Yeah, I say each turn because he's got CD of 1. I tested it a minute ago. So it was a CD 1, he attacked and still had CD 1, which means trouble. So use all your abilities, or use as much abilities as you think you need to take him down. Okay. He has 2.3 million HP, so it better be a massive combo, a massive burst to kill him. Okay, so take him out or he kills you. Next stage is Fawn. You get a lot of time here to regain your CD, so it's best that you shoot everything at Piazza just a minute ago. So Fawn has the skill which is uncontrollable, so it's a no stat uncontrollable skill again. So basically any passive buffs that you want to inflict on this guy, you can't. So changing his attribute or turning him into stone or whatever, it's not going to work on this guy. Okay, so not too much of a problem. You can actually use this guy as a staller stage. He only does 7.6 thousand damage per turn, except his first turn, which is a CD of 2. Okay, so he only does 7.6 thousand attack damage per turn, so you can actually use this guy to stall up CD. Okay, not too much of a problem. Low defense, 1.8 million HP. So he does die quite easily. So if you manage to get like stupid, uncontrollable mega skydrops from your stupid, uncontrollable Greek team, then you will kill him flat out. Alright, so the next stage is again a Dark Dragon. So I don't know why when I entered this stage he has a skull. He has Godlock, so my only gods on this team are my leaders, which is Athena. They are locked for the time being, but I don't really need to use them. So it's got a skull on there with a CD of 3. So I think from each god locked, I think he gets an attack buff as well. Which would most likely be the case. Okay, so you have 3 turns to take him out. If you have any gods on your team, he's going to do more damage. Okay, so 16,000 per turn is no joke anyway. So he's going to attack you for 16,000 damage every turn, even if you don't have gods on the team. So take him out as soon as possible. Next stage is Agatha. Okay, so it's Agatha again. So the first stage and the 8th stage is Agatha. So Agatha, she has no stats and neutralizes all abilities that are already activated from the beginning, or if you have any. So if I activated Athena, she would cancel it, I think. I'm not very good with activating Greek actives, so I know you only have to burst something like a full combo to keep that skill up, but I'm not very good at I'm not very good at that for some reason. The Greek actives always turn off after my first spin or first 1 or 2 spins. I keep forgetting to do these full attacks. But anyways, okay, so Agatha does a total of 12,000 damage per turn, which is not too bad. If you have a Greek team, you only need 3 heart runes, and then you can actually heal that amount through lucky skydrops. Okay, so for any normal teams, you have to heal up 12,000 attack per turn, so 12,000 health per turn, otherwise it's gonna kill you. Right, so the next stage is round stage 9, the guard of Flamesword and Moonsickle again. So these guys are basically the same as the third stage ones. Okay, so these are the evolved versions. So the fire one has Revolution, so I think, I'm not sure what these skills do. There's too many skills in TOS, I just don't know which one's which anymore. Okay, so they didn't do anything. So the purple one has weak lockdown. I don't even know what that means, but whatever it means, whatever I see anyway. So 3 of my abilities, 3 of my cards are actually locked because of the purple guy. So if you take out on the purple guy, they will become unlocked, and it has a chance of dropping either the red one or the purple one on the stage. So if you're farming for these materials, for CD farming from minions, then you can actually get the red or the purple one from this stage. I wouldn't recommend farming this stage though. It's one of the more difficult ones that I have encountered, so I wouldn't like to play the stage again and again and again for it. There are other stages that are easier. But anyways, take down the purple one and the red one. The purple one does 11,000, the red one does 7,000, so a total they do of 18,000 per turn. I don't think they attack at the same time. I think they alternate in their attacks. Okay, so last stage is Namtar, the Babylon Greek god. Okay, so really good as a leader and ally, but in this stage he has stealth mines and stealth shield. So yeah, basically what I did was I activated my cannon, shot off the shield, and then basically from the stealth mines that he's put up on the board, no problem when you activate all your skills to take him down. Okay, so I couldn't be quick there. I can't actually commentate that fast. Didn't give myself a chance, but he does do 13,000 attack per turn. So take him down as soon as possible, because I don't think there's too much of his attacks you can take. You can actually endure. Most teams will die from his attacks. Okay? So that is the first plaque for you. Okay, so the first plaque is done. I used an Athena team. I recommend using a Greek team for this one. If you got other teams you did it with, great. But I used Athena because of the mega recovery that the Greeks have. Okay, even though I don't really like their skydrops, that's what I use for the stage. Okay, so that's the first plaque for you, and achievement done. That's the ally and leader to be the same. Okay, so Athena for leader and Athena for ally. Right, so the first plaque complete. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take it easy.